cover. So that's another option. Get the batter to drive, because sometimes the ball just sticks and stands up.
If you're a batter in this situation, that's what you want from a bowler. To bowl within the stumps makes it easier for you. It gives you more opportunity to work the ball into the gaps. Challenging the off stump. Stay on or above the off stump. Out! That was the line I was talking about. Induce a false stroke by pitching the ball outside the off stump. A bit of movement in the air as well. That's good thinking from the bowler Hassan, and he has dismissed the danger man Rizwan.
Yeah, beautiful bowling. A bit
23, he's on a hat-trick. Let's have a look at the 2 wickets he took in the last 2 balls of the over. This is Rizwan. Bit of a rash shot. Good ball though. And then first ball, Mohammad Ali just opening the face and guiding it to the captain of Bangladesh.
Yeah, previously Alok Kapali has picked up a hat-trick against the same opposition in Test cricket. 2003 in Peshawar. Shohag Ghazi also has a hat-trick in Test cricket for Bangladesh, and if he goes on to pick up a hat-trick here, he'll be the first seamer from Bangladesh to do so.
We saw Mohammad Ali just knocking the ball around during that lunch break. He didn't bowl yesterday for good last session because of apparent shoulder pain, and this is the first ball he came out and faced.
It's a good line, it's a really good delivery, first up delivery to the new batter. Had to play at it, just a slight hint of movement. Finds the outside edge. What a test match this is turning out to be. Remember, no play on day 1. And we are in day 4. Certainly looking like there is going to be a result. What a series this is turning out to be for Bangladesh. Have a look at his previous over. Brings the ball back in. Yeah, again darting down the leg side. Sits him up nicely. That's the 4th one. And then the outswinger. He's got the skills. Again straightening up the ball. Beautiful skills. Remember, this is the 38th over. Or 39th now. To be able to have the skills to get seam movement, meaning off the surface with an older ball. Certainly something that the skipper, the think tanks, the bowling coach will keep a close eye. He's bowled really well.
Looking for 2 here, Salman, to keep strike. It'll be a serious task on hand for Salman Agha once again. The number he bats on, he's got a bat with the tail. Did that the other day in the first innings. He just time and time again mastered the art of how to not expose the tail and take most of the strike and also score for the team.
It has been a collective effort. And what about his partnership with Lichun Kumar Das? 69 runs, and the amount of time he batted. 117 minutes holding its own in the middle as a batter. It has been a collective effort. You look at the performances from Bangladesh. Well, Mushfiqur Rahim comes right at the top with that magnificent inning of 190 odd. What about Mehdi Hasan Miraj? He's been outstanding with the ball and the bat. And even in this test match, Lichun Kumar Das, a magnificent 100 when the chips were down. six gone when he added a big partnership. 165 of Medias and Mirage, ending up with 138. So when you see the team not relying on one or two players and the others putting their hand up, it means that this is really good signs for Bangladesh cricket. He's been solid as a rock, as a batter, remember. Batted with purpose at number 10.
What he's done so well is, if you remember what he did in the first test match, he was backing up, backing away, lost his wicket, and how quickly he's corrected that with the help of his coaches, how to block and defend the way he did. Oh, he's found that length, just worked it over the fielder at mid-on and down to the boundary. Slightly pitched up and he got underneath it. 145 for 8. Pakistan for you.
Pepsi Zero Sugar Daily Dent. अब सिर्फ 150 रुपए में. कमाल टेस्ट, कमाल ऑफर.
Now Salman will be taking a few chances because he knows that when he gets strike, he needs to get that scoreboard moving, that lead moving. Just 2 wickets away, Bangladesh, from wrapping this innings up. And knowing Abrar, he will show some rush of blood very soon. This is the boundary of the last delivery. Knowing the fielders are up, so even a miss hit is safe for him.
Signals are available because it's a close-in field, as making sure he doesn't cross over and get Salman on strike. It's good thinking because they don't want him to get off strike. Now the fielder goes back on the offsides. Deep cover, deep square leg now.
He's playing with fire there, going deep into the crease, bringing his bat down at the last moment. One more ball to deal with in the over. That's well done. 40 overs have been bowled. 145 for 8.
जी हाँ, नया आई वॉश अब आया है स्पेशली डिजाइन पार्टिकल. दागों को करे व्हाइट वॉश. नया आई वॉश करे सब कुछ वॉश.
हेयर वेल शैम्पू हेयर कलर मिलाएं, लगाएं और 10 मिनट में वॉश करें. हेयर वेल शैम्पू हेयर कलर, अब कलर करना शैम्पू जितना आसान.
Session-wise, 4 wickets lost in the morning session. 2 just now. Overall 8. And see, the run rate also drops, of course, and you would expect that. Lead now 157. How many more can this man add to the Pakistan lead? He'll probably look to score something of the first 4 balls and then get on the other side. down. That's smart bowling. Just watching what the batter is doing. He drops it short. He's quick. Stall. He gets that bounce going. So good game awareness.
Yeah, he's a thinking bowler. He saw the batter coming down the pitch also, so he drags it short. Look how far he has gone. The clever piece of bowling. Keeping an eye on the footsteps. He's been impressive, very impressive indeed, Hassan Mahmood.
Well, that's a good one. A bouncer and following it up with a good Yorker. And as well played by Salman.
Yeah, we haven't seen too many Yorkers from either side. That's well bowled and nicely played in the end.
Haven't seen any when Pakistan was bowling. Yeah, maybe you can say a couple of wickets from round the wicket from Shahzad or York the batters to bowl them out. Otherwise, yeah, that Yorker delivery hasn't really been used frequently, especially against the tail-enders. Wanted to work it a little squarer just to avoid Naheed at long on. Super soft. Premium detergent powder. Cleans like a dream.
He's also now Salman Agha playing a similar kind of role that Litun Kumar Das initially played when Hassan Mahmood was batting with him. Shied him away from taking a strike, but eventually decided he was good enough to handle himself.
Yeah, you have to have certain level of confidence in your partner. Can't completely turn your back at him. He has to face some deliveries. You can't just hide him completely. Hassan's wickets, let's have a look at them.
Two yesterday, chasing a wide one, and this was a beauty, hitting the top of the off stump. Lovely. It was two yesterday and two today. Also a poor shot from Mohammad Rizwan, and again the very good delivery and the good channels. It's not just the one that has moved away. Yes, these are the wickets that we saw. The ball had moved away from the batters, but he set them up nicely. Eventually he did bowl them after bowling quite a few which came back into the right-handers. He's been very impressive. That pair has looked really lethal. And also, don't forget Taskin Ahmed, who started it all in that very first over in the first innings. What a beauty to Abdullah Shafiq.
Now he looked to take a single. It's the last ball of the over, which is why Chanto is taking his time to bring the fielders in now. He's bringing in Naheed from long on. He's also asked the deep square to come in. Also the man square on the offside is also walking in at the far end of your screen.
Yeah, he faced a full over from Shakib Al Hasan, so he's looks like Salman Agha feels that he's comfortable against spin. Not sure about seam here.
That's well done. Just ball a short. He's looking for a wide from the square leg umpire. Says it's above the head. Maybe he gave it a slight charge. That's why. 145 for 8.
Pepsi Zero Sugar Daily Dent. अब सिर्फ 100 रुपए में. कमाल टेस्ट कमाल ऑफर.
Good change. Nahid being brought in. He replaces Shakib Al Hassan to bowl his fast and quick deliveries at Abrar. Three for 31 to Nahid Rana. This is just crowding around Abrar now. 3 slips, 1 more is going in. A short leg, short cover, short mid wicket. You got 4 men waiting for that edge. He's going to try and bowl as quick as possible into the stumps. Can Abrar block that? You'd expect that from a batter at number 10. He'll just make room, expose the stumps and try to smash it.
Yeah, it's a good move and an attempted Yorker straight away from Nahid Rana. Full and straight. Very good from Nazmul Shanto, realizing the fact that he have to have his seamer operating, especially when Abrar is on strike.
Yeah, you'd expect that. He will bowl a shorter one and Abrar will go after it. Now that's a good thing. Salman coming down, having a word, just letting his partner know what the bowler is trying to do with you. Don't throw it away.
Not easy for Abrar, because he's been the pick of the bowler, Nahid Rana. 3 slip in a gully in plays. He also has a short leg in plays.
Yeah, that's more like it. The instruction would be simple. Leave everything alone. As long as it's not coming within the stumps, let it pass. And that's exactly what Hassan did when he was out there with the bat. No flashy stroke play, nothing. Got to understand your role when you're having the bat in the hand.
Yeah, how does he get off strike? How does he get Salman Agha back on strike? Extra field on the offside, so then now it's 2 slips in the gully.
Edged and taken. It's only a matter of time. He'll be undone by pace, and of course you don't blame him. Nahid gets his 4th. Bangladesh dismissed batter number 9. It's 145 on the board.
He started with a Yorker, then few short pitch delivery, and then back of the length does the trick for Nahid Rana. Extra bounce, extra pace, and lobs it straight into the hands of the skipper, Nazmul Shanto. Low in front of him. Was dipping down, but he held on to it. So Abrar has to go. Gone for 2. It's 145 for 9.
Last and final wicket, Mir Hamza walks out. Got over 100 first-class games, but with the bat, about 40 is his highest. All he needs to do is try and get Salman most of the strike. Pakistan's lead 157.
Yeah, he's bowled with some good aggression. And again, on the shorter side, and just a bounce, which does the trick for Rana. And he might have got himself a bit of an injury there. Right. Already 4 in the bag.
End of another successful over. 145 for 9.
हेयरवेल शैम्पू हेयर कलर मिलाएं, लगाएं और 10 मिनट में वॉश करें। हेयरवेल शैम्पू हेयर कलर, अब कलर करना शैम्पू जितना आसान।
Four men in double figures in this batting card, and it's just not enough. Pakistan has been on the receiving end after that first session yesterday. Now Salman, since he's batting with that last batter in Mir Hamza, he'll look to score. There's no point now just blocking the balls and taking a single, looking to get off strike or face more deliveries. He'll look to score now.
Yeah, both Hassan Mahmood and Nahid Rana are playing the third test match, and it's the race who's going to be the first one to pick up a 5-wicket haul. Both have got 4 apiece here. And the ball is in the hand of Hassan Mahmood.
That's a good one, good delivery. Going down leg, umpire not interested. Don't think it has enough to go upstairs. But that's not our call.
They've got 2 reviews, got to go upstairs. There you go.
TV umpire to director, we have a player review for LBW. On-field decision is not out. I have checked the feet. It's a fair delivery. Can we start with front on, please? Appears to be no batting wall. Can I confirm with ultra edge, please? Waiting for the ultra edge, Goffy. Okay, still waiting for the ultra edge. Yeah, please. Still waiting for the ultra edge. Yeah, still waiting. Okay. Yeah, keep rolling, keep rolling. Yeah, roll further. Yeah. Yeah, I can see that. Yeah, can you roll it back one more time, please? Can you roll it back, please? Now roll forward. Roll forward. Yeah, one more frame, one more. Bat is hitting the pad, one more. One more frame, yeah. Bat is behind the pad and the ball is hitting the shoes. Satisfied, no bat involved. Go for ball tracking when ready, please. Yeah, still waiting for ball tracking. Yeah, still waiting for ball tracking, Buffy. Still waiting for ball tracking.
Well, it's a long wait, but don't want to get anything wrong.
Still waiting
Building
for
it
ball
up.
tracking.
Let's just see where the ball ends up after it hits the boot. What's the trajectory? Naked eye, it feels like it's going to go down. But still got to make it official. Well, that's a long wait for the batter, for his fate.
It's coming up now. Original decision, not out. Impact in line. Wickets umpire's call. Stay with your original decision, Buffy. Stand by. You're on screen. Please
Umpire's
signal.
call.
Thank you.
Review retained.
It's a good call from the umpire also. Yes, it was pretty close. He had given that out. Would have gone in favor of the bowler. With two reviews available, and Nazmul Shanto, I thought, did the right thing to go and take the review. Right.
The field is spread out completely when Salman's on strike. He's got to find vacant zones where he can get twos or an odd boundary. Otherwise, apart from that slip fielder, everyone is out. Weather's building up. That's behind us, behind that building where we are sitting.
He's tried to bowl the Yorker, trying to get it through the defences. Well, now he's what, 3 deliveries left in this over.
Well, waiting for Bangladesh to wrap this innings. It's tea time for the fans at the Tapal Tea Lounge. Hot teacups being served at the Tapal Tea Lounge. Enjoying this test match is going either way, more towards Bangladesh with this bowling performance once again. He's looking for two. He's looking for two, desperate for two. Well, he's just going to get one, which means Mir Hamza will have to deal with the remaining 2 deliveries in the over.
Yeah, he refused to take the single in the last couple of deliveries, but this time around perhaps he thought there was a second available. Interesting. The clouds are just getting a little bit heavier. Right now is an opportunity for Hassan Mahmood to pick up his first fifer in Test cricket. Cloud cover getting heavier.
What's he going to bowl? Full in the stops. The shorter one. Yeah, it's a good ball. Round the wicket angle. Get it to crash into the stumps or into the pads. One more ball to deal with.
Pepsi Zero Sugar Daily 10 अब सिर्फ 100 रुपए में। कमाल taste, कमाल ऑफर।
Goes appeal and finger is raised.
There we go. I was just wondering when he would go. The patience ran out. Oh, there you go. It's a cracker. Another sucker punch. Straight away. The debutant has to go. Second ball.
Presented by Kamal is Kamal offer.
In association with
आई वॉश अब आया है स्पेशली डिजाइन पार्टिकल्स के साथ, तभी तो दागों को करे व्हाइट वॉश। नया आई वॉश
हेयरवेल शैम्पू हेयर कलर, अब कलर करना शैम्पू जितना आसान।
And then decided to chase one wide outside the off stump. Seem to be catching practice in the slips one after the other. The last wicket to fall, that of Abrar Ahmed. Artificial lights on, a little bit of grey cloud cover from behind us in the commentary box, coming in with the wind. Pace on again. Naeed Rana with his pace. I've got Amir Sohail alongside. Amir, first test, second innings. Pakistan bundled out for 146 in 55 overs. Second test, second innings, 43 overs, 150 for 9.
What do you want me to say, Aruj?
Well, we're trying to make sense of this. We're trying to dissect as to what's gone wrong for Pakistan. There is a fielder. Does he get to the ball? He doesn't in the end. Salman Aliawa gets back for 2.
Okay. You know, one thing is certain. Pakistani batters, they are short in confidence and also technically deficient. You know, I'll try and explain it, you know, precisely. You know, when you when you talk about bowling coaches around the world, what they ask the bowlers to do? Bring the batsman on the front foot. And what we have seen with all those dismissals, Pakistani batters committing themselves on the front foot. And from there on, if the ball was just back of the length, hung their bat out. You need to cover the line. And that's where Pakistani batters have faltered. You know, this culture has to change in Pakistan if you want to see world-class batters. You know, you have to encourage them to bat off the back foot, and if needed, then get on the front foot, especially on deliveries which are angling in. You know, if you talk about great players, greatest players in the world, one thing is associated, and that is they were very strong off the back foot. Here you see every batsman just committing themselves on the front foot, and that's where they have to improve upon, change their thinking. Shot, good shot. That'll be 4. And we have to emphasize on technique, which has been a miss. We only glorify 6 hitters. We need to glorify batters who possess good technique to survive in a test match for longer periods. Unless or until that culture is created, you will not have world-class batters. And we do not discuss technique.
Salman Ali Agha now on 31, 168 the lead. They're trying to make sense of it all. See, got to be realistic about where Pakistan is as an all-format team. There's been a downward incline for the past couple of years now, and the crop of players largely has been the same. What's gone wrong? Is it a matter of the quality that hasn't, or the skill that we talk about fundamentally that hasn't become better? Have they become stagnant? Is it an issue of recognizing that there is an issue? Is there a resistance to recognizing that there is an issue, and hence why we're not getting better?
I think I'll tell you, if you see the record of Pakistani team in past 5 years, 2 batters have carried the brunt of Pakistani batting. One Babar and the other one Rizwan. And in between you have seen performances from Abdullah Shafiq and then Saud Shakil in patches. So unless or until you have technically well-equipped players, you cannot have consistency. And of late what we have seen with Babar.
लाएं, लगाएं और 10 मिनट में वॉश करें। हेयरवेल शैम्पू हेयर कलर, अब कलर करना शैम्पू जितना आसान। हेयरवेल शैम्पू हेयर कलर, मिलाएं, लगाएं और 10 मिनट में वॉश करें। हेयरवेल शैम्पू हेयर कलर, अब कलर करना शैम्पू जितना आसान।
Bangladesh would want that last wicket very quickly. The lead now 169. Me and Amir Suhail here in the commentary box trying to dissect, make sense of an overall assessment of Pakistan cricket. Results haven't gone their way. It is a result-oriented game, and results at home haven't been positive for Pakistan. Just in front. Oh, the spin does him. The spin of the outside edge is always going to spin away from the fielder down at third. He does bamboozle him. Salman now 36.
That's a welcome boundary for Pakistan. It's good to see Salman Ali Agha fighting it out. He scored a 50 in the previous outing, trying his hardest to do a good job for Pakistan in this innings where they have struggled once again.
allowing him the single here. Very similar pattern of play when Hassan Mahmood and Liton Das were there. Bangladesh are telling Salman, your single's available, do you want to take it? Ooh. Sharply in-dipped, waist height. Salman Ali Agha does well to pick up another boundary.
Salman Ali Agha would be hoping these kind of deliveries, at least 10 more. Did well to get bad on the ball. Salman Ali Agha moves to 40.
Yeah, he's been one of those who's been repeatedly called on for batting with the tail. Even in the first innings did good against England. Coming back to the point I was making, at home Australia came 3 test match series, they won that 1-0. Pakistan drew the test match series against New Zealand. Then came England, beat Pakistan 3-0. England came before New Zealand. Australia 1-0 lost to Pakistan. England beat us 3-0. New Zealand draw, and at the moment we're staring down a battle already, 1-0 down in the series. The best we can do here, or Pakistan can do here, is draw the series. So the results speak from themselves. You talk about skill. Various experts around the world also that there is a bit of a gulf of the skill as well in between the top quality sides. Pakistan at the moment in that middle tier and falling behind, and that's a massive red flag.
It is. He's not interested in a single, Salman, at the moment. Yeah, we've spoken about batting where we falter and where we are lagging behind. Now let's talk about bowling. We've been reliant on those reverse swinging Yorkers and all that, and it has stopped now. The game has moved on, but we still talk about Yorkers and all that. Whereas, look at these bowlers. What kind of deliveries they have bowled to be able to pick up wickets. We're still living in the past. We haven't learned anything to move forward. So the thinking and the culture needs to be corrected in Pakistan, especially in domestic cricket. And the club cricket needs to be focused. That's where the youngsters improve their technique. And once they're given an opportunity to play representative cricket, that's where they start to know their game. Once they know their game, they'll keep on improving. They'll keep on improving their skills. But we need to create that culture.
You need to create that system. You need to create a system in which from the first rung of the ladder all the way to the top, everybody's on the same hem sheet. Everybody's talking about the same brand of cricket that they want to play. We need to identify that brand of cricket. They talk about the new era of Test cricket with Jason Gillespie, Shan Masood, white ball as well under Gary Kirsten. We'll come back to that. 166 for 9.
Pepsi Zero Sugar 8 लीटर अब सिर्फ 100 रुपए में। कमाल टेस्ट कमाल ऑफर।
जी हाँ, नया आई वॉश अब आया है स्पेशली डिजाइन पार्टिकल दागों को करे व्हाइट वॉश। नया आई वॉश करे सब कुछ वॉश।
Artificial lights on here in Rawalpindi. Pakistan lead by 178. Amir Hamza stuck around long enough for Salman to now go on to 41-21, the partnership of the 20. He's looking for a big pocket where he can pick up 2 or preferably the boundary. Salman Ali Agha. He's not rushed for time. Well, if you are rushed for time or energy, you could always turn towards Inverex. solar energy. Scan the QR code, get involved and win fantastic prizes. Yeah, I mean, coming back to that point, we touched on batting, we're now moving on to bowling. Not long ago, well, it seems like a long time ago, but the same crop of players Pakistan had, I was very proud of illustrating the number of quick bowlers who could bowl over 140 clicks. Now again, same bowler still available, but the pace has dropped collectively.
See, you know, I'm going to give you an answer in a convoluted way. Okay, after Wasim and Waqar, which bowler actually picked up 200 wickets in Test match cricket? That should have been the concern. Okay, now with the new chairman, Mohsin Naqvi, he's trying his hardest. He's emphasizing on domestic cricket, and he knows the importance of that. The onus is on us now, us cricketers, to create that culture. It's in the air, and it's gone all the way. This is good. This is very good from Salman Ali Agha. You know, these mentors, they've been appointed. The onus is on them, who are part of the structure, to get rid of the ills in Pakistan's cricket and introduce new culture. They've been paid hefty amounts, and now the onus is on them to create new culture, bring new thinking in the minds of the youngsters, get them accustomed to contemporary demand of cricket.
It's been a brave outing here for Salman Ali Agha. 47 of 68, eyeing another half century, and more than willing to take the pace and the field on. Yeah, coming back to your point, talk about the new Pakistan Cricket Board chairman, Mohsin Naqvi. He's been saying the right things. When he talked about trying to fix Pakistan cricket, we all need to understand this is not undoing of yesterday. It's been over the years. So he doesn't have a magic wand. And hence why he did allude to the fact that put value on domestic cricket, hence why the new competitions in the system. But he relies on people who understand the game to then follow through with his instructions.
That's my point I was trying to allude. You know, the chairman has identified the problems and the ills, and he's actually very much interested to actually have a new era in Pakistan's cricket. You know, he's investing a lot of money, he's investing a lot of time. So onus, I'll reiterate, is on the players, former players who are involved with the cricket board. It's their duty now to deliver the goods.
Yeah, domestic first class records. 442 wickets to Mir Hamza, 136 Khurram Shahzad, 146 Muhammad Ali. And you can understand, because Naseem Shah and Shaheen Shah Afridi over the past 3-4 years have been heavily involved with national duty. Mir Hamza with 442 first class wickets, only 6 test matches. 172 for 9. First class, extremely important. Conversation around Naseem Shah and Shaheen Shah Afridi being all format cricketers. There's a very small window when they do get time off, and hence why they haven't been able to play a lot of first class cricket. I guess another discussion here, Amir, becomes then you identify who are your players for the white ball, red ball. I mean, Mir Hamza on 12 games, 442 wickets, only 6 test matches. So somewhere along the lines, if the guys at the bottom here, Naseem and Shaheen, aren't getting enough miles into their legs, and we saw them struggling in that first test, maybe a case of man management in terms of identifying your red ball players, maybe allowing the likes of Naseem and Shaheen to take time off white ball cricket when there's Test cricket in season. Somewhere along the lines, there needs to be a foresight into plan.
Yeah, that's why my emphasis on creating a new culture, new era of Pakistan's cricket. You know, the bowlers in question, when you talk about them, they're so attuned playing T20 format where the batsmen are attacking them. They do not know how to set up a batsman in order to pick up wickets in test matches. So, like you said before, you need to have plenty of overs under your belt in first class cricket to be able to learn the art of bowling in longer version of the game.
And I guess just continuing on from there, we're talking about a system which works, a system that needs to speak the same language. So from the top to the bottom to your age group cricket, all the coaches need to understand what is Pakistan cricket, what is required at the top level in terms of skill, the brand they want to play, what are the holes that they need to plug at the national level. If Pakistan's struggling for spinners, then they focus on that. I think that's a very important connection. Talk about the mentors. The mentors will then step down to their juniors and then juniors. So if they're all speaking the same language, then when your players do come to the national side, they're not behind in terms of skill because it's the same cricket that they've been playing, because that's been, we keep talking about the brand that they, and the other thing, then you've got enough players of that quality available to you. So if the likes of Naseem and Shaheen are not on song, you've got players ready to take up those spots.
And that was mentioned by the chairman of Pakistan Cricket Board in a press conference where he's alluded to the fact that the pool of the player is not good enough. And that's why he's been hammering that we need to have a backup, at least 3 players for 1 slot in the Pakistani lineup. That's what creates a competition. And that's where the players, they're actually alert that, okay, if we don't perform in couple of, or 3 or 4 innings, we'll be out.
Yeah, the question is never around the quantity of the pool of players. It's about the quality that is being produced. And that's the problem. You see the first class records come through. But is it of that quality that it can bridge the gap between the national and the international? Michael Goff just leans over to see if the catch is taken, and after a delayed intervention, he raises his finger for Mir Hamza only to send it back upstairs.
Yeah, a couple of noises there.
TV umpire to director, we have a player review for caught, given out on field. I have checked the feet, it's a fair delivery. Can we start with front on, please? Ball is close to the bat. Need to confirm through ultra edge, please. They're waiting for the ultra edge. It's coming up now. Just keep rolling, keep rolling. Can you roll it back one more time, please? Yeah. Roll further. One more frame. One more. Roll it back one more time, please. One frame back. Now forward. Roll it back one more time, please. Now roll forward. Yeah, roll further. Yeah. There is no gap between bat and ball. Roll it back now. Roll forward. And one more frame. One more frame. One more frame. One more. Yeah. I don't have any conclusive evidence that the ball hit the pad. So now can I check the catch, please? Yeah, please. Go for the catch now. Yeah. Catch is taken cleanly. So stay with your original decision, Goffey. Stand by. You're on screen. Please signal.
Michael Goff gets another one correct. The third umpire, Asif Yaqub, as you heard, could not find conclusive evidence to overturn that decision. And that means Hassan Mahmood becomes the first Bangladeshi bowler to pick up a 5-wicket haul in Pakistan.
0 डेट लीडर अब सिर्फ 100 रुपए में। कमाल टेस्ट कमाल ऑफर।
Now these fast bowlers from Bangladesh all over the world, how well they have bowled in these conditions, sultry conditions, hot conditions where the sun has been flaring down. Showed the skills and the stamina to be able to perform very well for Bangladesh, and that augurs well.
Yeah, fitting scenes. He leads the team off the field. Hassan Mahmood, the young 24-year-old. And the entire Bangladesh contingent will be very proud of what they have done so far. Remember, work's not done. They still have to come out and get 185 runs to win. But for now, they can applaud and appreciate the bowling effort, in particular by the two youngsters, Hassan Mahmood with 5 and Nahid Rana with 4 wickets. 47 to Salman Ali Agha. He remained not out. Rizwan with 43. Nothing else to speak so of.
It's a contrasting scorecard, isn't it? We haven't seen a Bangladeshi spinner taking a wicket. They've been very influential. There are only 2 partnerships. Only 2. 38 between Shan and Saim, and then a bit of resistance from Salman and Rizwan. Nothing notable. Nothing.
Hassan Mahmood becomes the first Bangladeshi pacer to pick up 5 wickets in Pakistan in Test cricket, and helped along with some really quick pace bowling. 4 wickets to Nahid Rana in his 11, and 1 to Taskeen. 185 runs to win for Bangladesh. Overs remaining in the day, 55. Don't go anywhere. We will have the run chase right after this.
Concoctions, resilience, retribution in the air. And then you get up one more time. It's all about who wants in the most. The All AEW Elite Wrestling is now all in action. Meet the rambunctious Elite exclusively on PTV Sports.
Drops the elbow.
AEW exclusive on PTV Sports HD. Game on hai.
Oh, close. Appeal and finger is raised.
I was just wondering when he would go. The patience ran out. Oh, there you go. It's a cracker. Another sucker punch. Straight away. The debutant has to go. Second ball.
Presented by Kamal is Kamal offer.
In association with
आई वॉश अब आया है स्पेशली डिजाइन पार्टिकल्स के साथ, तभी तो दागों को करे व्हाइट वॉश। नया आई वॉश करे सब कुछ।
हेयरवेल शैम्पू हेयर कलर, अब कलर करना शैम्पू जितना आसान।
Cricket Stadium, Pakistan in their second innings bowled out for 172. Salman Ali Agha rallied with the tail, 47. Rizwan the contribution of 43, but otherwise it's a sorry looking scorecard for Pakistan. As the bowling Taskin with the wicket, Nahid Rana 4 for 44, but the star of the show, Hassan Mahmood 5 for 43. This was late yesterday, outside edge, Abdullah Shafiq driving at one, away from his body. A little bit of shape with the new ball, but that is a poor shot. It was a tricky session for Pakistan to get through. Hassan got rid of Abdullah Shafiq first, and then the final act of the day got rid of Khurram Shahzad with a peach, which is around about off stump and nicks top of off. A little bit of shape. Pakistan 2 down today after a little partnership. Saim Ayub, a loose drive caught beautifully by Shanto at mid-off. He looks down in despair because at that particular time Pakistan were looking for another loose shot, a really loose shot. Shan Masood had made a habit of flailing away outside off. Nahid Rana with the wicket. He was impressive. The edge taken at slip. Babar Azam, big wicket. Nahid Rana yet again. Pace, little bit of extra bounce. The push from Babar into slips. Then off the back foot, the pace making South Shakil just chase the ball. Terrific bowling. Rizwan then drove at one outside off stump. It was Hassan again. Little nip off the surface, drivable length, and then back-to-back wickets. The outside edge of Muhammad Ali goes to first slip. And suddenly Bangladesh were right back, ruling the game. The broad nicked off to Nahid Rana with that extra bounce, extra pace. After that, Pakistan rallied. Pakistan rallied in that last wicket. The partnership, but Mir Hamza then dismissed. Inside edge onto thigh pad. And that ended a 28-run, 10th wicket partnership. On review, it was confirmed, the inside edge. Salman Ali Agha remains not out. Hassan Mahmood, well, he picks up a 5-run. First Bangladesh pacer to take 5 wickets in an innings against Pakistan. What an achievement. And that achievement has meant that now, for Bangladesh to go 2-0 in the series and win the series overseas, they need to get to 185. 274, played 262, and then the second innings Pakistan just managed 172. That took courtesy Salman Ali Agha's 47 not out. And Shan Masood walks out. There's a bit of cloud cover. The lights are on. So the new ball might well talk. This will be a tricky period for the batters. We know that the batters struggle against the new ball, Bangladesh went to 26 for 6. So the frailty at the top of the order. Sarfraz Ahmed with the gloves. Rizwan has not taken to the field, so it is Rizwan off the field and Sarfraz with the responsibility behind the stumps. He's had a fantastic series. Yeah, look at the cloud coverage. This is settled in. So you expect movement, you expect swing, and with the lights in full flow, it is the time where you'd want to be a bowler bowling with the new ball. Not quite an opener, Nick Compton.
Tough challenge for these two men. On the verge of a very famous Test victory, but they're not there yet. And you bet this will be a tough challenge indeed. Overhead conditions. Mir Hamza was excellent in that first innings. He got the ball to swing. He bowled a very full length that really challenged both left-handers, and you expect him to do the same here. Yeah, there's a bit of a change in temperature. It is a bit cooler. The clouds have come over, and we know what that often can mean. Just might be a little bit more juice, a little bit more swing.
Yeah, there is that change with the cloud cover. Also the lights adding to the atmosphere, and normally under lights the ball does swing, the red ball should react. So ideal for the new ball bowlers who were so good in that first innings. Now pressure on the openers. The openers, especially Zakir, hasn't had a great series. This is where he can stand up. He plays a substantial innings. He can put his name up there in history books, because Bangladesh never really win series away from him. Mir Hamza, first ball, swings it away. Now this is enormous for Bangladesh. Just a couple of overseas victories they have. Once against West Indies and once against Zimbabwe. Jadman Islam batted beautifully in the first test. Not so much in the first innings this test. Nicely done. A little bit of shape away, but Zakir just walking at him. It seems as if Zakir, with that first forward defensive and that leave alone, seems as if he means business. But Mir Hamza does have that quality of getting the ball to dip back into the left-hander too. So yes, he's set him up with a few deliveries going away from him, but also that one just seems back in. A run, yes. So the first run, courtesy a bye. Naseem Shah didn't play. We would have enjoyed these conditions with the new ball. But rested for the game. It's all about Mir Hamza and Khurram Shehzad with the new ball. Muhammad Ali to follow, but right now it's a new ball that has to do damage. Pakistan have defended smallish totals. And the lowest total defended, 127, 1993. Wasim Waqar, Javed Miadat captain. Then Abu Dhabi against England, 2012. 145, Misbah Haq captain, Abdur Rahman and Saeed Ajmal. This stands up off the seam. That famous victory at Oval 1954, you go back. And then 2005, Shoaib Akhtar, and then in Dhaka 1959, West Indies. 1954, that amazing test match which Pakistan won. Good start. 1954, it was that famous test match, Fazal Mahmood. One without loss.
हेयरवेल शैम्पू हेयर कलर मिलाएं, लगाएं और 10 मिनट में वॉश करें। हेयरवेल शैम्पू हेयर कलर, अब कलर करना शैम्पू जितना आसान।
Khurram Shahzad from round the wicket. There is breeze. The temperature's dropped. You'd think it's ideal for swing bowling, and he swung the ball around corners. That new ball from round the wicket to the left-handers. So potent. Round the wicket, Khurram Shahzad. Swings it back in. Zakir wants a single, no. Nick, the mindset now, the batter knows what's coming and knows that Khurram got the better of the left-handers throughout that first inning. Now second innings, he was faced with the same challenge. You know what's coming. But does it play on your mind that he's got the better of me in that first innings? Or do you have a better plan and think, no, I know what's coming, I'll be able to handle this? Goes positively, drives at it. Might be a chance for two, yes, just the two.
Early signs of Zakir's plans. Advancing the bowler, seen it on 2 occasions now. Just trying to get in front of those stumps. Yeah, it'll be in the back of their mind. Definitely be in the back of their mind. 6 wickets for Khurram Shahzad, and my word, did he bowl well from around the wicket, so they know that that's a threat. Play as straight as possible. Wait for that straight one. Hit back towards mid-on.
Oh, whips it away. Well, no mid-on, deep, fine leg in play, but that's gone all the way. Zakir has come out firing.
Well, he waited for the straight one, didn't he? Just a little bit too straight, but what a shot. Zakir has come out to be positive. He's advanced the bowlers already. Yeah, he got all of that, didn't he? A clear indication of his plans. He struggled a little bit in the series, and maybe this is the impetus he needs to go out there, be fearless, take the bowlers on. A couple of boundaries to get himself going.
That goes again, gets the cap. That is racing away to that square leg boundary. They'll come back for 2, they'll come back for 3. So intention's very clear. Zakir on the charge. That's certainly one way of countering swing. Flick over fine leg for 6, then another one through square leg. So He wants to really impose himself. That's his game plan. Let's see how Shadman plays. But Zakir straight away, first delivery he blocked, second delivery he almost charged and let it go, but the intention very clear.
Yeah, I like it. I like it. He's got nothing to lose. If he can get his team off to a good start and do it quickly, you suddenly break the back of what is a tricky little score. Make no bones about this. This is not going to be easy. These are good conditions for bowling. And Bangladesh will be feeling the heat. Yeah, I quite like how Zakir has approached this innings, and I say that because Shadman has probably been the one batter at the top of the order who's looked more self-assured. Of course, he played brilliantly in that first Test match. He plays a little bit later than Zakir. They can dovetail well. Zakir can play the more dominant role, get his team off to a bit of a flyer. Shadman can try and see it through, hold up one end.
Without loss.
Pepsi Zero Sugar 1.5 लीटर अब सिर्फ 150 रुपए में। कमाल टेस्ट कमाल ऑफर।
$173 more needed. Oh, play and a miss. He's only going to bat one way, Zakir.
Yeah, I like it though. He'll probably be sitting at home thinking, what is he doing? I think this is a good way to go. Got the field in. Ball is swinging and seaming a little bit, and he hasn't made any runs to date. So if he can get off, get a couple over the slips, you take them any way you can. Show a bit of character. That's the last thing Pakistan will want right now.
Pushes it out to cover. He wants two. Races back for two. Nick Compton with a lot of increment with the energy through the innings from Zakir. If you want energy through your mobile or handset, Inverex Solar Energy, the charging booth where you can charge your tablets and phones whilst watching the game.
Yeah, they might struggle a little bit with the clouds like that, just getting darker. I wonder whether Bangladesh will have one eye on those clouds, just thinking, you know what, let's get this job done and done quickly.
Nicely done. That is good from Zakir. Yes, he's very positive, looking for runs, but also able to defend when required. Nick Compton very happy. The pass ball effect just coming through Nick Compton as well. He approves.
Certainly not the way I played. But I have been in a position where chasing these scores where you kind of in between, aren't you? It's not big enough, it's not small enough. You need to be positive.
But he's positive in his defense as well. It's not just about attacking, but he's moving towards the ball. He's making decisions. He's not just poking at it. So he's looking to attack, but once you do that and then have to defend it, your stride is better. But Mir Hamza will be happy. He's getting the ball to shape and he wants An expansive drive to be played. Down the leg side, he had a huge swing at it. He was looking for somewhere in the stand, just too wide in the end. But he's not holding back with any sort of width either side.
Yeah, trying to help it on its way. Use that new ball. There's a bit of a breeze that's going across the ground in that direction, so Nia Hamza just varies a little bit too straight. There's no square leg back, only a fine leg.
Short and punches it through the offside. He'll come back for two more, so good batting from Zakir. And after three, Bangladesh 16 without loss.
Pepsi Zero Sugar 1 लीटर अब सिर्फ 150 रुपए में। कमाल टेस्ट, कमाल ऑफर।
Bangladesh still 169 runs required. It's been a fascinating test match. Day 4 has already produced 8 wickets. Khurram Shahzad round the wicket. Left alone.
Yeah, he's a tricky customer around the wicket, is Khurram Shahzad. But let's look at Zakir's approach right from the word go. He's been positive. That was a particularly lusty blow. 2 off the legs. Showing his intent really early. That's something I think the batsman would have made up in his own mind. He would have thought, you know what, I'm going to come out here, I'm going to take it to them. And I like it. Yeah, we contrast his approach today with his 2 previous dismissals. It was a little bit loose on that rose and bounce outside his off stump, and well, we know he's a positive player, and that's the way he's going to go down. Hasn't come off yet, but could this be his opportunity to build that foundation?
Lovely, classy shot. Shadman, and with a controlled off drive. Won't get to the fence. Khan Masood chases it well, so just a couple of runs, but a good-looking controlled shot by Shadman.
Classic. And try and overhit it. That was the key. Just push through the line of it. Khurram Shahzad just not found his line in length just yet.
Shadman in his own way is looking much more compact this innings as compared to the first innings. He's left a couple of deliveries, but the way that he's handled the 9 deliveries so far, it seems as if it's that Shadman who played in the first test where he was very short of his off stump. Only 9 deliveries, but looks decent.
It's the question on the field. We know that he took quite a few wickets in that first innings, bowling that straight to delivery. And you think if he's going to bowl that line, is it worth having a square leg and a mid wicket for the one he might fall over? I think that's more useful than a leg slip. Seen players hit the ball in the air.
That's good. Very good. Bangladesh needs to be very clean with their batting, very good with their calling, and super soft, cleans like a dream. Premier detergent powder.
Doesn't seem to be getting quite the same movement he did in the first innings. When he came round the wicket, there was definitely a hint of swing, yes, with the angle as well, but the ball went late, and that's what did for the Bangladesh batsman. I just wonder whether he's come round the wicket a little bit early. Could he have created a bit more of an angle going over the wicket, bring those slips into play?
Good stride forward, walks into that, pushes it to mid-off. 19 without loss. Pakistan and Bangladesh have to climb significantly. Probably have to win all the test matches they play to have a chance in those top two. Bangladesh win this, they can go past South Africa, quite possibly over England as well. Turned away. This is good. Being able to rotate strike too. Back to that World Test Championship. If Bangladesh go on and chase this, get 165 more runs, they will leapfrog South Africa and England. And then their position is strengthened, then they need to just carry on in the same way. And yes, it is a tough ask to get to that number 1, number 2 spot. For Pakistan, they will need to win this and all the remaining test matches that they play. Short cover now in place. Oh, beautiful. He's just whipped this. He's dismissed that to mid-wicket to collect a boundary.
Yeah, he's been sweating on it, hasn't he? Just waiting for the bowler to just drift onto those legs. Give it some. Gee, he gave that a really good hit, didn't he? Zakir is on the charge. Pakistan have got to be careful here.
Oh, he's winding up again. Uh, 24 already for Bangladesh. Certainly gave Shan Masood a lot more to think about. He hasn't allowed the new balls just to dictate terms and settle in. And it seems as if it's not swinging as much as it did in that first innings. Does nip back, but crossover for another single.
Yeah, the swing and seam not quite there. This was the first one where he whipped off his legs off Karim Shazad, went for a 6, and then another one. Did get caught in the first innings at square leg, but he didn't put quite the same power behind it. What a mid-wicket catching and a square leg to Shadman, who's been a little bit more circumspect since he's come in.
That's been interesting because Zakir has had his own game plan. He thought that I need to be positive, I need to really take the attack to the bowling. Shadman, we know, is a compact player. We've seen that in the first test already. The ability to defend that off stump, the ability to know when to leave. So he's got his own strength and he's going to stick to that. And that's a lovely shot. Cover drive, Not a lot of swing. And they'll pick up 3. So the runs keep on flowing. 5 overs done. It's 28 without loss.
Pepsi Zero Sugar 8 लीटर अब सिर्फ 100 रुपए में। कमाल टेस्ट कमाल ऑफर।
They go to India next, which will be extremely tough. Then South Africa come to Bangladesh at home. You give Bangladesh a chance there. West Indies, you give Bangladesh a chance there as well. But that India series, that'll be tough. So with this performance, if they can win this series and then go to India, that'll give them a lot more confidence going into that series. But for them to be able to qualify for Lords for that final, they need to win at least this one and then maybe 4 or 5 out of the next 6.
Square leg just going back into that halfway point. That'll be an easy one. Yeah, you talk about Bangladesh and them climbing the rankings. It is early days, of course. You don't want to get too carried away. It has been an outstanding effort from them so far. And you look at those matches they're going to play. I think South Africa and West Indies might be there for the taking, particularly as they play South Africa in their home, in their backyard. Now, there is a change to the field here. Mid-wicket has come in, and there is a deep backward square, which I like. Man on the boundary. This is a better field for Khurram Shazam, who's going to bowl that straighter line. And with Zakir looking to flick in the air.
Nicely placed. Again, call for 2 straight away. At the moment, Pakistan not being able to stem the flow. Not a lot of control with the bowling. Bangladesh, especially Zakir, has just put Pakistan off their plans.
Yeah, I remember Khurram Shahzad had to bowl quite a lengthy spell in that first innings with Muhammad Ali going off for dehydration and had his own difficulties coming off in that first innings. So there's a few concerns here. Not depending on the right arm over. There he is. Muhammad Ali will have a huge task ahead of him, assuming he's fit and raring to go, which he should be. They need a real effort, Herculean effort from him.
For short ball has thumped. That is a fantastic shot. He's really climbed into that and it's gone all the way. This is fabulous batting.
The attitude, the intent is absolutely spot on. You can see the look in his eyes. He's means some business. He's taking the score down and he's not going to wait around. Fabulous shot, absolutely. Stayed on it, didn't he, and just swiveled. Flat for 6.
Flat 6. We've seen a few pull shots in this series. That is one of the better ones. Yeah, dressing room smiles. You know, Zakir has straight away got them in front. Leaves that alone. This is good batting. Switched on. One more delivery till tea. Pakistan would have hoped that these 6 overs before tea, he might have nicked a couple off. If not, then a semblance of control. But at the moment, yeah, Azhar Mahmood looks on, pensive looks, far cry from when his bowling unit had Bangladesh 26 for 6. and everybody had a lot of advice to give. Now is the time to really get into your bowler's ears. Now is the time for the uplift. No! What a terrific session for Bangladesh. They've gone at a better than a run a ball. 6 overs have gone for 37. Zakir has produced 27 runs. The new ball so far with those 6 overs has provided nothing. It's provided boundaries, and Saud Shakil's expression says it all. Bangladesh going to tea, 37 without loss, and they need 148 further runs to win the series 2-0. At the moment, they have 10 wickets standing.
A forlorn look on the faces of the Pakistan team as they walk off. It's been all Bangladesh so far. Masood has got plenty of pondering to do at this tea time break.
Zakir came out with intent, and he's placed Pakistan under pressure from the very first delivery. 27 of 21. The new ball didn't talk. 6 overs went for 37. Khurram Shahzad, the star of the show in the first innings, his 3 overs have gone for 23. Mir Hamza, 3 overs for 12. And Pakistan came out with Salman Ali Agha getting a boundary, then the nick off. It was a beautiful delivery outside off time, swinging away from Hassan. Then back-to-back wickets, outside edge, Muhammad Ali gone. Bangladesh was right in this. Abrar came in, rushing in, because he wasn't ready. Yeah, Saqib liked it. Everybody had a laugh. Abrar has that effect. Whenever he comes into bat, that was a sharp delivery, good catch, a slip. And Bangladesh, well, they were wrapping things up. A lot of highlights from Abrar. Salman Ali Agha with that final wicket got boundaries for flowing. That was a terrific shot, over point for 6. In the end, it was the inside edge onto the pad, and Hassan Mahmood got his 5th. First Bangladeshi pacer to get 5 wickets in a test match innings against Pakistan. 2 openers walked out. Zakir and Shadman thought it was a tricky period. Zakir had other ideas. Flicked one over the top of square leg for 6, then a drive or a flick into the onside to edge the fence, then a pull shot. The shot of the session went for a flat 6. Pakistan watch on as Bangladesh drive forward. They now need 148 runs to win the series 2-0. And we'll be back in around 15 minutes after tea.
Hassan Mahmood, not much to speak of in the batting department. Relatively new to Test cricket. 2 slips, a gully. Pretty normal ring field. Will get us underway.
Just that last wicket before T. Taskin Ahmed, what I liked about that, they had a bit of a discussion after the ball had an impact on the pad, and they didn't go for the review. They have all 3 available. Usually you see sides with 8 down, 9 down, and they've got reviews left. They just take it for the sake of it. Not only it wastes time, it's just you're dead in front. Today it was done by Mehdi and Litton in that 7th wicket stand of 150 plus runs.
Yeah, it's also perhaps just suggests a little bit more about the wicket here at Rawalpindi. Take nothing away from the way Litton Das and Mehdi
No ball signaled by the umpire. Front foot no ball.
Gives it air. This time doesn't even bother getting his hand out. Abra, who's already dropped a cotton ball, says, maybe I didn't see that. At least that's what the gesture looked like. In all of that, Litton Kumar Das is now just 4 shy of a magnificent century.
They didn't pick it up. Hang on.
Litton Kumar Das goes to glory with a delicately played deft touch. And what a well-deserved century. His 4th in his Test career and his 1st since May of 2022. Well played, Litton Das.
Outstanding. Simply brilliant from Litton Kumar Das. Under tremendous amount of pressure. Big partnership with the Medicine Mirage. He saw him getting dismissed early, but he kept going. 16th batter to score 100, batting at number 7 in Test versus Pakistan. And the first Bangladeshi batter to score 200s versus Pakistan in Test.
At the moment, it is all very, very good from Litton Das. Straight back past the bowler. Picks up another 4.
Defends or drives it down the ground. Does better than defending. Hits it towards mid-on and goes to the fence. Boundary of the last ball. Classy horn drive by Hassan. 234 for 8. Even Hassan now with a very well manufactured on drive. Edged, and that's flown away over the slip. Even with all the field set on the fence, he still finds a way to the fence.
Yeah, that edge brought a wry smile on the bowler's face. It's not working. It's not working for Pakistan. Change in the approach needed to get rid of these 2 batters.
And he chances his arm. Well, even if the field was back, didn't matter because that has gone a long way.
He shouldn't mind that. He should not. 250 on the board with that 6. At least he had the batter taking few chances. And who knows if he had mistimed that one. But this is good batting. You have to give it to Litton Das. He's been reacting so well according to the situation.
There was a point where Litton Das was protecting Hassan. He's played 48 deliveries. It's a sweep. It travels the distance. Arms aloft from Michael Goff. Liton Das, he has now 4 big hits. End of the over as well, 259 for 8.
This one is hit out there. Is it hit to the man in the deep? It is. It's a fantastic catch. Saim Ayub. Some young legs sprinting around, and Liton Das finally makes a mistake. Can you believe it? What an innings. And what a partnership that has been for Bangladesh.
Yeah, batted 25 overs together, and Liton Das at 138 decides to take Salman Ali Agha. One of the rare sights of him mistiming a delivery from the toe end of the bat. Saim Ayub does the clean-up job. And takes a good catch, diving to his right. Take a bow, Liton Das. It's 138, an extremely well-played knock. Bangladesh now 262 for 9. And it is Pakistan picking up the 9th wicket of Bangladesh. Brings in Nahid Rana, who averages just the 1. And they will hope now, Pakistan, this tail doesn't wag.
Yeah, nice pictures of Liton Das walking back into the changing room. Just how much that means to the team. They've been watching every ball, they've been glued, and I can tell you there's one man up there, Mushtaq Ahmed, who would have really appreciated the work he's put in. Mushi, such a great man to talk about batting, would be invaluable to some of the younger players in this team especially. So Nahid Rana comes in, the big, tall, quick. And as you'd expect, men circle the bat, praying they can get him out. But can Bangladesh get a lead? That is the question.
Pakistan have a lead of 12 at the moment. How many of these can Bangladesh in their last wicket take off? Oh, big shout. The finger goes up.